You know, Texas Tech is a very good program. You know, Christy Curry's done a great job building that program. Everybody calls it a rivalry, but I think we've only beaten them once, so it's a one-sided rivalry right now. But we appreciate the fact that they will go home and home with us, and it presents a lot of challenges to our group. But we've practiced hard. You know, there's a lot of things we have to get better at, and we did this week, and it's just going to be a tough game for us. Yeah. You know, it helps because you go in and there was a lot of things we had to work on going back to the tape, but the one win brings the confidence. It brings you a little bit more of a kind of a swagger at practice. It brings you a little bit more confidence that you get in there, and then all the things you have to work on, you don't have that fog over your head because you lost. You know, you have the confidence like, okay, well, we got the win, but we still have to work on these things. And it does. It really helps. Yeah, right.
You know, the series going. What's it do for your program as far as, you know, building it for, you know, the stretch run and the conference tournament, that sort of stuff?
Well, you know, Texas Tech, in my opinion, plays in probably the best conference in the country, and there's no question about that. So bringing a team like that in from that conference really helps us prepare for not only games after Texas Tech, but for our conference. And you know, Texas Tech is very good. You know, they've lost one kid in particular to an injury who can't play, and that was a tough blow for them. But boy, they still have numbers that they can bring in. So, you know, again, bringing a team like that in here really helps us prepare for the future.
What about Amber Battle? Could you talk a little bit about Amber Battle, how she's getting better, and what she might bring to the table?
Well, you know, and I don't see her every day, so it's hard. She didn't play a lot against Arizona State, but Amber, you know, just remembering her from high school, really, really athletic kid, great defender. I always thought she was a very good kid, so I'm sure she got better in terms of defending, is probably even over the top right now, rebounding because she can get up so high, and you know, I would assume she's just getting better and better every year, and learning how to play in the Big 12. And, you know, again, it's a tough conference, so you have a kid like that going in there, and you really got to learn how to play in that conference.
How do you think you guys match up with Tech inside?
You know, we have options in our post game, and that's what I like. I mean, we have 4 or 5 posts we can play. Their post players are good. You know, they really are. They've got Patterson, the left-handed kid from JUCO, and she's very good, and she can hit threes. And Kelsey Baker, their starter, who just a real physical kid and nice touch, really finishes well in the block. Their guards are big, so their guards like Hyde and Brown, they will post you up, and they do a nice job in there. So their bigs are good and skilled, but their guards also post you up, and they'll be physical with you as well.
Anything you looking for from your club? You know how you just control what you can control.
Right.
Anything you looking for with your club in this kind of matchup?
You know, just to get better, we've got to contain them and their transition offense. We've got to sprint back and not give layups. We have to handle their pressure, whether it's full court or half court. You know, they played zone primarily versus Arizona State. I would bet they're probably going to play a little bit of man against us. We got to prepare for both, and we have. But they just bring a lot of physicality and pressure to the table, and we've got to be able to play within ourselves and control that. And that's some of the things that we can control.